Medicine and the history of a few science heroes. Hippocrates. Hippocrates developed the idea of the four humours: blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. He believed if any of the four humours were imbalanced, you would then become sick. Galen. Galen was a gladiator surgeon in ancient Rome. He dissected animals and said they have the same anatomy as humans. However, over 200 mistakes were corrected by Andreas Vesalius. Vesalius dissected bodies from cemeteries. In 1543, Vesalius published a book called The Fabric of the Human Body. This allowed everyone to clearly understand the human anatomy. Paré. Paré was a war surgeon during the Renaissance. Paré did not believe in cauterizing wounds, but rather treat them with an ointment of egg yolk, oil of roses, and other herbs. In 1543, he published works on surgery. Harvey. William Harvey worked in the Renaissance period. He discovered that the heart pumped blood around the body and that blood circulated in one direction. He pushed tin metal rods into veins to prove that the blood went only one way. In 1628, he published a book called An Anatomical Account of the Motion of the Heart and Blood in Animals. Jenner. Edward Jenner worked in the 18th century. He used cowpox as a vaccination against smallpox. Smallpox killed 15 to 20% of Europe's population. Pasteur. Louis Pasteur worked in the 19th century. He proved that bacteria grew over time in stuff like beer and wine. In 1861, Pasteur made his germ theory of disease. Koch. Robert Koch developed Pasteur's germ theory of disease. He discovered that different bacteria cause different diseases. He identified the bacteria that cause anthrax and TB. Lister. Joseph Lister worked in the 19th century. He made the first antiseptics. Before antiseptics, many people would die from injection. Lister used carbolic acid to kill germs and stop infections. The discovery of germs led to aseptic surgery. The number of people dying from infection fell from 45% to 15%. Röntgen. Wilhelm Röntgen accidentally discovered X-rays in 1895. Fleming. Alexander Fleming accidentally discovered penicillin in 1928. He went on holiday, came back, and noticed dead bacteria along the edges of the petri dish. He had discovered penicillin. Florian Chain. Florian Chain developed penicillin for the American government, who issued $80 million during World War II to help the soldiers. Without penicillin, 15% more soldiers would have died. Crick and Watson. Francis Crick and James Watson discovered DNA in 1953. Barnard. Christian Barnard made his first successful heart transplant in 1967, but the patient died 18 days later from pneumonia. However, in 1974, a drug called cyclosporin was discovered. This made the body accept the transplant and not reject it. This has led to successful lung, hand, and face transplants. Medicine has come a long way in the last 3,000 years, but we have so much more to discover.